Hey guys, welcome to all my beautiful Cancer friends. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and how I like to spend our time together is I like to ask for messages around how we can move through the energy more in flow, where we need some self-awareness, where we need some growth, some expansion, maybe a broader perspective, so that we can move through the energy more aligned, more in balanced, and more in flow. All right, guys, so that's a little bit about what we'll be doing today. Chakra centers and Reiki are really big kind of passions of mine and things that have always interested me. So I will be bringing forth messages also around what centers you can nurture this month to bring about the most flow. And I'll be sending out a little Reiki here to get us started. So again, this is going to be for my Cancer friends for the energy around June. What is it that my Cancer friends need to hear? For their highest good, connecting only with the highest of energies of unconditional love, the utmost healing, and the highest of wisdom. All right, guys, take a deep breath in. Let's take a moment and get present, right? These are general readings, yes, but there will be nuggets of wisdom within these messages. See how you can apply them to your life, your current situations to affect positive change. See things from a different point of view that really gives some more wholeness to that concept and really helps with growth and flowing through the energy more aligned. All right, take a deep breath, hold it at the top. Scan your body for tension and release with your exhales. Reiki is simply spiritually guided life force energy, sending out some love, some stillness, known in some cultures as chi or prana. What is it that my beautiful Cancer friends need to hear in regards to the energy around June so they can gain the most wisdom, the most healing? Okay, guys, let's jump in. We're going to start with Tarot to get the first piece of the puzzle. Again, only a clear channel for my beautiful Cancer friends, connecting only with the highest of energy, love, healing, and wisdom. What is it that my Cancer friends need to know? All right, let's see what we get, guys. Your first piece of the puzzle is Judgment in reverse, okay? Judgment in reverse. So, guys, this is a major arcana. It's really big energy, right? This card in reverse is really making me think about the need to let go of your inner critic, right? So this is about thinking things that aren't of high thought, right? Of high words, of high value. Think of it as really needing to let go of judging yourself, right? In its highest aspect, this is a rebirth, right? So in order to bring about this rebirth that you are seeking, those of you who are watching this channel, however that resonates for you, you are being called to be reborn in a higher version, a more authentic version of yourself, you in your highest form, right? How you vision yourself to be, what's blossoming within you right now. In its inverse position, it's telling you need to let go of this inner critic, right? Let go of the inner critic. So there's two centers right now that are jumping out at me, but the first one is going to be your solar plexus. That is our self-esteem, how we feel about ourselves. So that center really correlates to and can be blocked by feelings of shame. So that's what's causing this inner critic. Let go of that shame. It's not true. It's not accurate. Unwind that. You know the highest version of yourself. You know your intentions, right? So there's another center that's jumping out at me, which is going to be your sacral center. My Cancer friends, that is your second orange center. That is blocked by feelings of guilt. So guilt and shame are something that a lot of you guys need to unwind and get a higher perspective on, right? You're beating yourself up, so there's some forgiveness needed, which would be heart center. So those are the messages coming through. So your solar plexus, right? You nurture that. by really, anytime you have a negative thought or something self-critical, I want you to take a moment, take a deep breath and say, that's not accurate, and say something that is more accurate and positive about yourself, and start learning to cut the cords of those stories that aren't true. So solar plexus is about how we think about ourselves, our self-esteem. The second center I mentioned, your sacral center, that connects us with our emotions. So this is great to get emotional stability. That connects us with our creativity and our sexuality. And it's blocked, by guilt. And so it also corresponds, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean to speak to one gender or the other, because this holds true for all genders, for it is a fluid thought about our sexuality that connects us to our reproductive center, right? So if any of you have experienced any kind of sexual trauma, this center could need some work with really unwinding those and letting go of feelings of guilt and shame is what's coming through right now. But really take it how it resonates in your life, right? It's really about building up your confidence and letting go, and really taking off all that icky energy of bad things you tell yourself, unkind ways you speak of yourself. Okay, so that's the first part that's coming through. And the centers again would be the two I mentioned. And heart center, it's about forgiveness of yourself and of others, right? Holding on to that and not forgiving creates toxicity and imbalances, right? So we have to find a way to unwind that and to be able to forgive. Doesn't mean you condone, but forgive not only the person who you have perceived to have harmed you, the event that you've perceived to harm you. You need to forgive, but you also need to forgive yourself, right? Let go of any feelings of shame or guilt attached to that. That's what I'd have you guys unpack this month. Okay, jumping into the next piece of the puzzle for my beautiful Cancer friends, my watery Cancer friends. All right, letting go of the inner critic, really learning to love yourself and let go of these false stories that are attached to things that simply aren't true and needs a broader perspective. Okay, what do they need to hear from Moonology to build upon this message for the energy of June? Thank you very much. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yes, this is a major arcana, guys, right? Major arcanas speak to like accumulation. It's like a big cycle ending. It's lots of lessons. And so to really achieve this beautiful rebirth, this higher version of yourself, this more peaceful version of yourself, this more productive person, balanced person, aligned person, what you need to work on this month is letting go and working on any false stories you hold that are negative about yourself. Okay, forgiveness is key. So we also talked about the heart center. All right, and to close this out for my beautiful Cancers, we're going to get an empowerment message from my goddess deck. So how can we build upon this message? Really want to send out a lot of love to my Cancers. Let go of that inner critic. You are beautiful. You are divine. Really start unwinding that, releasing any guilt or shame. Okay, goddess message of empowerment. What is it that my beautiful Cancer friends need to hear for this month to push them through, keep them grounded, and really help them in letting go of this inner critic? Again, the yellow and gold in this card is immediately jumping out at me. So it's reinforcing that solar plexus is really huge, which is the first center that jumped out at me. But I do believe for many of you, especially anybody who might be watching who has some sexual trauma, really nurturing your sacral chakra. And the best way to do that is to lean into creativity, however that means to you. Dancing, singing, painting, coloring, rearranging a room. I don't care. Dip into that creativity. It'll really help balance that center. All right, let's read this beautiful goddess. It is number 39. And it is about ambition. All right, ambition. All right, let's see. What is the lovely empowerment message for my Cancers? And here you go, guys. The Greek goddess Nike asks you to be present to the beauty and the richness discovered in your life so far. You have come this distance. So what are your wins? Celebrating them is key right now to enable you to co-create even more. Celebrating your wins. Yeah, really focusing on all the positive stuff about yourself and rewiring that self-critic. Again, an important message coming through again for my Cancer friends. So celebrating your wins is key right now to enable you to co-create. You live in a world where you may have felt that you were not allowed to celebrate your victories, lest you be cut down for being self-centered. Perhaps you were raised in a family that discouraged you from shining in an authentic way. Being successful at the game of life requires you to refuse the message that you are too much or not enough. Again, yes, that's all wrapped into self-critic. Beautiful empowerment message to really bring this message full circle, right? And really confirm this was your message this month. This is the true power of the victory goddess Nike expressed through you. This goddess has another message to share. If you've been struggling to move to the next level of your life, working hard and putting the time and effort in, you will soon find you are finally winning. Your determination and commitment to your intentions are manifesting in your life with beautiful results. When you are winning, the world wins too. Just remember to share your bounty. Lean into your authenticness, right? All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a great month. In case nobody's told you, you're spectacular. So take the time to nurture you and really work on those centers, guys, that I mentioned. Take care.